Ringside Rants brought to you by W.GG. Get your W Energy drinks from W.GG. I am just Mike. That is Bad Karma and Jay or Jat. And below me is Spicy Phil slash Sleepy Phil. And we have a new guest tonight, J Rod. What's going on, gentlemen? How are you?
What's going on, Bob? Doing good.
Hey, man. TNA, right? TNA.
Yep. Yeah, we were at the TNA sacrifice tonight.
Yes, we were.
If there's a little echo, it's because we're all in Jordan's house.
Yeah.
So
Yep. You want me to work?
So how do we want to kick off this pay-per-view?
We cheered for Eric Young against Leon Slater.
Yes.
Everyone's cheering for him.
Yeah.
Phil, wait, I don't want to interrupt, but Phil, can you turn your camera a little bit down, the light of the ceiling might cause trouble.
He looks like an angel from hell.
Yeah.
that you need to angle it lower.
Do like a porno shoot. Go for the money shot. Show your cock.
The money
Mike, shut the fuck up.
Like you need to point your phone down.
Me?
Okay, I'm talking to Phil. We're trying to get the bright ass sun out of Phil's head.
He's got
Yeah,
halo.
you got light above your head, bro.
Better?
That's much better.
Yeah.
There we
yeah.
go. Hey. All right.
Yeah. So we were the only assholes cheering for Eric Young during Leon Slater's match. It was awesome. People were giving us the looks and everything. It was great. And then, what was the second match?
Second match here. I got to go through my photos and because I took pictures of everything.
Was it this Elias?
Oh yeah, that match sucked. God, that was terrible.
I was like, this is like a basic, sports entertainment wrestling match.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, we missed a couple. How many matches did we miss, J Rob, before we got there? Two.
So you had Jody Threat versus Tessa Blanchard.
Jody Threat versus Tessa.
Yes, that was the one that kicked it off. Tessa carried the match a lot. You had a couple of ground spots, a couple of little small high spots. Basically, your traditional just welcome to the show type match. It wasn't really nothing major. I think Tessa Blanchard, from her character's perspective, has come leagues away from the just smart ass, I know it all type that she was back not even a year ago.
Right.
She seemed a lot more of a polished professional in this one. Whenever Jody missed her spots, Tessa was there. So it was very encouraging to see her take that step, because I think Tessa is being underutilized, and she's had her runs where she's been the top dog and has done well within those spots, especially within TNA. So
Now my question for you is, because we kind of missed that match. How was Tessa Blanchard heckled a lot, or was she actually?
So she come out to a thunderous round of boos, to which she started to crotch chop the crowd, which I popped for. I was like, yeah, let's throw a little DX in there just for shits and giggles. But no, she really sold the whole you are supposed to hate me. But halfway through the match, they were chanting for Blanchard, and it was this weird, like she wanted to lean, but she can't. So she had to try to reel him back in, which she did beautifully. She brought him back in, booing, cheers, the whole shebang. Her character work in that match, for that not being on the actual pay-per-view, was criminal. I will just flat out say it. It was criminal.
Nice. And before we go any further, the Ringside Rants had a privilege to meet a person that's been on our podcast numerous times, and it was just crazy by chance that she was there. And I thought it was really cool. We got to take a picture with Viral Lestrange. Well, some of us did.
I did.
But
And Josh did. So did Phil. That was really cool.
Yes, Byron's been a guest on our show a couple times.
Yeah.
Made fun of everybody except for me.
Yeah. Special person, him. I didn't mind it. I like it.
So what was the other pre-match before it went live?
So we had Jody and Tessa, and then we had before that was Ryan Nemeth versus this. I couldn't even tell you, man. I want to say it looked like Moriarty, but I didn't get his name by the time that I got there. It was your typical face versus heel. Yeah, it wasn't too bad squash wise. Moriarty got his stuff in, but at the end of the day, you could tell who they were pushing throughout the match. It was cut and dry. The hunk was going to go over regardless. So one of those just you sit back, look at it. Oh well, this is how this is going to go type of match.
We missed that match. We missed that match, and thank God because I can't stand Nick Nemeth.
Yes. Ryan Nemeth is the absolute a boil on the ass of TNA. We'll just leave it at that. But, yeah.
Then that's when we arrived. We arrived right when the pay-per-view started. So the next was Eric Young and who's the other guy?
Leon Slater.
Yep.
And we were the only assholes cheering for Eric Young. Eric Young, you should have won that match. The power driver on the apron was sick as shit.
Let's be honest, gentlemen. He carried him a lot within that match.
It was a real good match.
Yeah, and that was probably one.
That was one of the best. I think that match is one of the best matches in the card.
Yeah.
It was definitely the start you're looking for. If you're gonna spark plug a pay-per-view, that
no
right there was the way to do it.
It was a clean, good old-fashioned wrestling match.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Now the little gimmick at the beginning with it not really being him and then he come through the friggin' crowd, diving across the ring and stuff. Well, that's one thing, but it got the crowd into it immediately. That was a really good call. On their part.
It made the crowd happy.
Yes. You gotta hook them early, right? That's the whole thing. Hook their ass early. So that was very good on their part. How did y'all feel about EY's heel work and how far that's come? Because to me, he was a natural heel. He always had that in him, but they kept forcing us to try to like him as a babyface when there was no place for it. How do y'all feel about it?
I thought it was amazing work. I've always loved him as a heel. Even when it was with Sanity, I thought that was really good in NXT. Yes. When he came back to TNA, as the psychopath, loved him. Now he's just this mental crazy person that you betrayed us, and now you will find out who we really are. I love it. Don't know what he's talking about. Still have no clue.
Right. But that's part of the charm, though. That's it, right? Like this character that is of his making, and he's able to run with it.
Tyler.
Yeah. It was an awesome match, in my opinion, and it was like, which really surprised me, given the crap that's TNA's been putting out recently.
So I've heard.
So it's been terrible on television. I didn't even watch last night, man. I didn't even do a podcast or anything by myself because Josh was flying in from Chicago to come here, and I will respond to the people in the chat. I'm sorry I didn't put the chat up before we went live. I just put it up so we could see it. Country, hello, my brother. Hello, Monica. Hello, Tyler. We just got back from the Lario Center. J-Rod was there with us. And I tried to get us kicked out. of the Alario Center. I literally did.
Yeah. Yeah. You tried
It
your
was-
best, but just come up a little short, bro. So,
I mean, I'm telling you, I had some looks. I had some looks from management. I know I did.
Yeah.
yeah.
But
That
go-
brass ring was just out of reach, man. You almost had it. Just a little out of reach.
If I had been closer to that ring, I would have been
Oh,
thrown
yeah.
out. I think.
Oh yeah. No doubt. No doubt.
The people in front of us
Oh,
was
no.
dying, dude. They were like, "Oh God, I hope they come back tomorrow night." I'm like, "Oh God, I can't believe they're not coming back tomorrow night." Thank God.
Right.
the next
Jordan,
match
Hmm?
was a tag match. It was AJ Francis and somebody
Oh,
going
Lord.
against
Kaz.
the
Yes,
hometown
I
guy
like to
and
see Dollar Tree
Elijah.
wrestle.
Yeah, so you had Kaz and AJ versus Elijah and the hometown guy.
The
Yeah.
hometown hero.
Hometown man. The hometown man.
And you
Yes.
had what was his name? Dollar Tree.
Yes. Dollar Tree, extra fun clearance.
Yeah, Family Dollar.
He is, look, give the man his grief because he 100% deserves it, but he is an excellent heel at his role. He's not going to be this world breaker heel that's, oh man, like I am going to come to this event to see this guy, but he's standing at what he does. It's just bottom line.
Yeah.
He is a
I
very
will
very
give him
good
that.
heel big man. Yes.
Yeah, I'll give him that. Kazarian really held the pace in that match.
Mhm.
All four men could wrestle, sort of, kind of. And it just, to me, I was like, I could care less.
Well, so you
Yeah, that
saw
was a beer
the
match.
direction it was going. The first lockup between Elijah and Kaz, you saw where this was going, and actually it ended up being where now they have a match at Rebellion. You saw this match as this was a setup for Kaz and Elijah. That was it. The rest of it didn't matter. That's just what it was going to be.
But hear me out. They just had a pay-per-view tonight.
Yep.
And in 2 weeks' time, they're having another pay-per-view.
Yep. It's flooding to the point of it's going to stale out your product. That's just what's going to happen. So
That's shitty.
yes, it is. Yes, it is. But it's can you get a big enough mix? Because once again, still WWE is within that pocket now. They are still within the cahoots with TNA, right? So
Yeah.
can
It's like
you
they're
get a good
hijacking
enough mix?
The creative and shit, dude.
Yep. 100%. Whoever's the creative for fucking TNA, they need to look themselves hard in the mirror because
Carlos is just a figurehead stooge. That's all he is.
right. But we're gonna get into some matches.
For that fucking hat, when I saw him, it's like, oh my god, the guy's a fucking stooge.
It is a complete mark fest, 130%. Like there's no doubt. But we're gonna get into some matches.
What did you think about the second match? What did you think about the AJ Francis match? Honestly,
With me?
no, I'm talking J-Rod.
Man,
Yeah, say it.
I'm thinking my feelings on it is you had two guys that this was set up for 100%. The other two were there for no reason whatsoever. You had fucking Elijah and you had Kaz. They were basically having a singles match with just two extras there. The other two didn't really do much. You got the cheap hometown pop for freaking hometown man and all that.
Cody
You got
Deaner.
to do the Drew Brees crap and all that. You got to do all that noise. But the wrestling itself was Elijah and Kaz, and that was it. That was the most enjoyable parts of it.
And and then you had the face wash with Dollar Tree with a penny,
Right.
and then he did the face wash.
Right.
All I know is
It could have been done so much better if you would have gave enough shine to the heel team without having to try to go back and forth with a guy I don't even know this hometown man. He seems like he's over with the TNA crowd, but
Cody Deaner.
he's that's who it is.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
I thought it was just a gimmick, a guy pretending to be a hometown man for every city.
That's what he is. Yeah. So it's.
It's
I
Cody
mean,
Deaner.
it's a hell of an idea. I mean, I'm gonna give it that. You got the cheap Mick Foley pop at every freaking venue now. You know what I mean? It's built in. So, you know,
Welcome to Hometown Man.
that's it. So,
But,
yeah.
what did you think of the match? Honestly, what I mean, really, what did you think? Like, was it like something you could be like, oh man, I can't wait to see this shit again?
No, they did exactly what they wanted to do with it, and they got the fuck out of it, and that's what they should have done. You was able to set up Elijah and Kaz nicely. The other two will go on about their separate ways. That's bottom line. If I never see that match again, I will be quite happy.
Same here.
It was a get snacks and grab a beer match.
Yeah.
It was the best match.
All right. The next match was the triple threat match with Luna, Li Ying, and Adriana Grace.
Ariana Grace.
Yeah. So you got Danny Luna, Ariana Grace, which is supposedly Santino Morella's daughter, and then you had
the formerly known as Xia Li.
Yeah, correct.
She was Xia Li in WWE, but they never got her in barely in the front roster, but she was released. And her and Luna, they took the only thing that killed it was Ariana Grace's chicken shit heel gimmick. It just didn't fit.
Her character is not there at all.
Very killed
stale.
them. It ruined the momentum of the match. It's all it did.
What do you think about it?
I would love to see.
What do you think about that match?
Her
Ariana Grace is
triple threat for the women's check
fucking sucks, dude. Yeah, she's hot and everything, but she fucking sucks.
You would have to. So that valet or whatever he is, that dude is holding her back a lot.
That dude it looks like a fucking chud.
Right. But he's just he is an anchor to her, man, because all this is doing is setting it up to where when she does go on that quote unquote singles run for real, she's gonna have no credibility. You're killing her off before you get her started. You know.
I mean, if anyone should be the NXT champion, it should be someone like Mariah May.
Oh, 100%. Oh, Lord.
But Ariana Grace isn't NXT champion. She's TNA champion.
Yeah, but she's not part of the NXT roster, though. If you want to send someone like someone from NXT, you want to send someone like Mariah May or someone that has experience, someone that gets more fucking vision on your fucking show.
Yeah, that would definitely bring eyes.
Pissing me off. I'm tired of these fucking greenhorn ass wipes hogging the fucking television.
Yes.
They can't even tell the difference between a wrist lock and a wrist lock. I like Santino Marella, but your daughter fucking sucks. Rant over.
Oh yeah, no, hey, you are 100% valid within your feelings, and the sentiments are shared.
That's why I'm called Spicy Fucking Phil.
Either way, in my opinion, it was actually a good triple threat match. I'll give it that. It had spots. It was entertaining,
but you had a two-way dance though. Like throughout the match, you had a two-way dance. Grace was filling in small, soft spots, not really in. She did what?
She's like a fucking female version of the Miz.
She did like a freaking 4-minute powder on the floor. You can't do that and build your credibility. It's not gonna happen.
and basically win the match because your boyfriend slash fiance,
Right.
whatever the fuck it is, cheats for you.
The two Danny Luna and the Elite, them two girls completely outclassed her from the Ring of the Bell, and it was so obvious to anybody.
Even Zaya Brookside outclassed her too, and fucking Zaya Brookside is amazing. I just watched her in Stardom along with Mina and Mariah May.
Right.
In fact, I think you should have. I think that match between Eric, it should be Mariah May versus Mariah. Well, what do you call her? Blake Monroe, whatever the fuck her slave name is. Yeah, I call it a slave
Blake
name.
Blake ain't. No, they not cutting Blake loose no time soon to go do anything but what she's doing. She is too entrenched.
I mean,
with
just
what's going
her
on
versus
now.
Mariah May, and they have fucking connection. They have history. It'd be a great fucking story.
Yeah.
So
what did you think about it, Jordan?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I never got to comment on anything yet. So Eric Young versus your boy.
That's what I'm asking.
All right. Next one. What's name? I like that match, the opening match. It was way better than I thought it was going to be. Eric Young was solid and sell that match. And I got the ref. I got the ref pissed at us because I was like fucking with his count and like doing like the heel. That was like started checking out direction. The bell.
That ref
Mike
was fucking
saying,
looking at us like he wanted to murder us, man.
It's like, bro, you guys would have never survived in late United territory days down here in Louisiana. I'm talking about TNA. And the refs would get pissed. The second ref came out and was pointing at us already. It's like, bro, y'all would have never survived out here in the days of everybody's like, we were that. It's like, you want to tell this. But first, open match, one of my top second match, Dollar Tree, and that match sucked ass. That's the match that we should have used as a beer break.
Got me chicken fingers and a beer on that one.
We both did. I mean, you got me a Coke, remember? $5.50 Coke, but yeah, you got me a Coke.
And then particular Wiser won that match.
So
then we go into the triple threat match with for the women's knockout title.
That's what we just talked about, dude.
I didn't.
Oh, go ahead, Jordan.
I like. Mike said this match was going to suck, and some hopeful.
Okay.
Everybody knew she was going to retain some kind of way. She was the lesser of the three in the ring, and the guy that came out with her. So in front of the ref, and the ref 3 times. He's touching, holding his car, helping cheat. She did nothing, and the only puts the belt around her waist. Like that was bullshit in the match. But besides that, if they would have just let it cheat twice, and the third time you're out of here, that would have helped the match so much more.
Dude, people were walking out
getting booed because you'd already cheated, but they fucked that up.
Well, the thing is, it's a triple threat match. Technically, it's no disqualification.
But that's fine with the 3 of them could do, but not somebody else getting in the match. That's bullshit. Blatant cheating where you're touching your part, like you're being a valet, but you're touching and giving leverage, and the refs just, oh, what do you do? Like the person cheating, but she looked right at him and did nothing. It's like, what the fuck kind of rules is that? WWE would have been like, you're out of here after the second or third time. So big fuck up right there. So, and whoever the 15th, she's impressed.
All right. And that was that match, and The next match would have been Moose versus one of the System guys.
Wasn't even a match.
Eddie.
It wasn't even a match.
That was a
No.
bullshit, man.
Yeah, he kind of he went out there. I how do you want to explain this one? He went out. Moose went out there. The System guy came out, and they basically jumped him and injured him. So that was
it was not a match.
It was not even a match.
So
One of the two probably greatest low points of the show. Not because there was a lack of in-ring work. The problem was we got no match. Bell rang and there was no match.
Yep. Yeah.
Basically, it was basically just Moose getting jumped. That's all it was.
Like you gotta
sit like right here.
Fucking system.
Oh, you're right in front of everybody. Well, don't sit on the thing.
Which you're basically which the system is, whatever for them is like the B version of Bullet Club and NWO.
I was sitting here with these gentlemen.
To call them a B-rank NWO is an insult to NWO.
Yeah, it's like I can't do nothing about that. All right.
I call them the B version of it, the B, or no, wait, I take that back. The C
I'm not
version
gonna turn
of
everything up because I can't do it.
Yeah, it's not even.
Get loud on my computer.
The system is the
Oh,
system is flawed, very
David.
flawed.
there we go. Sorry.
They are overrated faction, in my opinion.
100%. From what we heard, the faction with Mustafa was like heads and tails better than the reaction they got for the system. And the system has been around longer, if I'm not mistaken. So that just shows you the direction where they went. The system needs help, and if it needs help with the stars that you got, then you got to make a change, or you just cut the group. That's just bottom line. The system is flawed. You had Moose. Moose was the system. Without him, no.
It's basically like like throwing early. It's like throwing like kicking like Hogan out of the NWO without even a reason or a rhyme.
Nope. Just that they needed Moose to go back singles. That was the bottom line of it. There was no real plan for it. Just they needed him to fill a spot. They pulled him. There was no context. You can't just do that. You're shooting yourself in the foot.
They basically decided to flip a coin and
right.
No, we don't got the W Cup tonight. I'm here.
You come back and bring me one of the big beers.
So Jordan, I want to go back a little bit. So the freaking Danny Luna match. Did you catch some of that strong style strikes that she was doing? Because it seemed like she was on that pretty freaking hard, like trying to get it over. Like, hey, I am a freaking overseas wrestler type shit, you know?
Yeah, I noticed a little bit of that. I was enjoying a little bit of that.
I enjoy that strong style attacks, those strikes and everything back and forth. I love that shit.
Right, but you also notice she never used it with your girl Grace.
No,
it was always with Lee.
Ariana Grace couldn't handle that strong style shit.
No.
Bring
She
that
would
to
break in half. She's
or
soft.
just call a hot on him, and he's. You got a beer coming. You left your Yingling over here.
Oh, I will get it, sir.
And look, J-Rod has the Miller Fife. I mean the Liller Mife.
Oh, thank you, Jordan.
let's see. Josh, your bedroom has Hello Kitty and Cubs gear. I gave your house a makeover. You better not.
So yeah, I'm a little buzzed tonight, but I'm having fun.
That's all that matters, brother. We are here to talk wrestling and have a damn good time, right?
Damn right. Cheers, brothers.
That's it. Cheers, y'all.
Cheers.
Mike, get on camera. He's got to come all the way around the world. Hang on. He's like me at the airport getting Josh. Right here he is. Hey, put him up, boys.
Josh drinking chocolate. Cheers. Salute.
Oh, hey.
Salute. Salute.
Salute, bro.
We get ready to pile up right here. Here comes Spill around the airport.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know how you're going to do this. You're going to have to come down. Ass is in my. Your ass is in my.
What are you doing?
Oh, a brand new sofa, you asshole. Oh, no. He got his hands on my fucking sofa. What the fuck is wrong with this stuff? That to
For
anus.
those of y'all in the comments, y'all comment to see which one sits on whose lap first. Y'all go ahead and comment that.
You done just ran Mike out it. Mike's running back to his laptop. What's wrong with you walking on my sofa? Fucking hell, bro. This thing thinks he weighs 50 pounds. What's wrong with you? You're
They
right.
asking, they asked for all of y'all to get in a picture
It's
so they can,
up here.
but
All right.
so the Moose match, another thing too. Right before the match is when they did the injury report, right? And the last thing that they did was mention that Moose had sustained a hip injury within the previous night, so the Thursday or whatever. So you're just giving away the match of what's gonna be. Like by you basically told everybody in the arena Moose is cleared, but he can't wrestle. So this is what's gonna happen. And it just worked out like it did. You at least got to give them a chance of like, because they wanted Moose to tear Eddie's head off so freaking bad. It was rampant through that place.
I got
And
this thing is perfectly suited to my ass. You must understand. It has been broken in. Not for you to come put half a step where where one part of my ass cheek goes.
half an ass cheek, Jar? Half?
Dude,
Not
that
the whole
was
thing?
fucking weird, bro. Fucking weird, bro. I'm not homophobic, but Phil, that was a lot of man-to-man touching I was not ready for, bro.
Oh, come on, Mike. You know you doing the man stuff.
Not like
They
that,
had
bro.
a man once said that there ain't nothing wrong with a little bump and grind, but not nothing like that, partner.
Yeah, no shit, right?
lay that down like that.
Jesus, my God, bro.
Come on, Mike. Put it back here. I promise I won't touch you this time.
Yeah, that says says the dick toucher.
Oh Lord.
Hey, dick to go.
Well, that's
What is going on
down. Right. We were going down the road so great, and all of a sudden, ditch. Oops.
We're going down the road. All of a sudden, Phil's like, "Hey, watch this shit."
Right. Oh God.
Look what I can do, motherfucker.
Oh man. But I found that they telegraphed a lot of their motives this match. I don't know how y'all felt about it.
You know how I feel, Josh. I got you got to get your leg.
Just the whole show within general, they telegraphed a lot of what they were gonna do.
They did.
And it's like, for your casual wrestling fan, okay, that's great, whatever. But these people that follow TNA, and I'm gonna just say like that, they're following TNA for the wrestling product, I guess. They're not following it for the damn storyline. They're following it for the wrestling product.
So, the wrestling product is mediocre at best.
Mediocre at best. So why the fuck would you telegraph anything if the majority of your audience is already trying to enjoy what they can decipher rather than here?
Come on,
this is what's going to happen point to point. It's stupid.
Got to let my face talking for yourself.
I think my favorite match of the night was the next one though. The Elena Black versus Marsh Ade.
That was the no disqualification match.
Yeah,
that was pretty good too.
That was my take a powder match. That there was
I was the MVP, I think.
I ain't gonna lie, I would take a shit during this match.
it was
I was the MVP.
it was not a wrestlers match. Okay.
No.
It was a gimmick for what it was. I think that you had one person in Sade. They're pushing so heavy. You knew the outcome of the match beforehand. Once again, telegraphed.
Oh,
yeah. The weapon usage was nice. They didn't do enough with what they had, I feel like.
No.
But all in all, it was decent. It just, if you're gonna push Sade, you're gonna put her with a bigger opponent than what you ended up leading her with. That's just how it's gotta be.
I still want my money from my OnlyFans refund.
$20. Get that man back his $20. Goddamn it.
Yeah, all she shows is feet. By the way, if you're interested in looking at Elena Black's OnlyFans,
Your feet, my feet. That's what I'm smelling.
What? What did you do? Jeebus.
By the looks of it, somebody dusted somebody on that couch. It will look like.
So,
and what did I say? That Paige, you need to call Paige Van Zandt. And I asked her where was Mandy.
Yep.
What else did I ask? Oh, I did tell her that Elena Black is my only fan.
Right.
So, what do you think of that match?
Yeah. Here's my puppy dog.
And that's what happened during that match. He told me to be shitty. So that's two Mike got wrong tonight. Your dog is adorable.
Yes, she is. She is spawned out of her damn mind too.
I never said it was gonna be a horrible match. I said I'm gonna get us kicked out of the show tonight.
You said that match was gonna suck balls, just like you said a match coming up later was gonna suck balls. Everyone earlier was gonna suck balls.
Dude, I won the NJPW Cup. I don't give a damn.
I just had to acknowledge it. Hey, that was I got acknowledged. Fuck you, Roman Reigns. Was right. That's yeah. The ship didn't sail.
Damn it.
She came in the room and she said, "You can't leave me. You are still drunk." I said, "Baby, your ship's sailing."
Damn it, man. We'll get to that.
We had scoring of the announcement was cheering and we booed, and we got more drama on the way.
Dude, I was really surprised we didn't get thrown out of that bitch tonight.
I had to simmer down because I got to sing later today and tomorrow for work. So after the first match of screaming and bitching out the ref, I kind of had to chill. But Mike did his duty, and Josh and Phil chimed in with shit.
Yes.
I did my damn duty, y'all. I put in overtime. I think TNA owes me a check.
Yeah, so the next match after that, let's see, what was it? It was the System.
Oh, I thought it was that. Yeah, it was that one.
Is down. The System versus Jeff Hardy and what you call from the Righteous.
And what's his name? Matt Hardy got injured for real. He was supposed to be in this match, and he got injured. Was not cleared. Kayfabe, well, however you want to call it, kayfabe or real. we were told that we were not getting Matt Hardy in the match tonight. So that's why we had Jeff Hardy with
Vincent.
Vincent from the Righteous.
Yeah.
Wow. 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 And for the most part, I think we lost somebody.
I got
Bill, turn your camera off.
Hey, look
I'm
at that.
right back.
I got this.
Yeah,
We're back and rolling.
So he's gonna stop his, and we're gonna we're gonna be the Three Stooges on my sofa.
Woo, 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 woo. But no, so we left off after the Sade match. I believe Mustafa was next, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, I need to get no pictures of that one. So
The match of the night. Let's be 100% honest. The match of the damn night. Mustafa Ali with
he's against.
yeah, damn.
Yeah, that match. That was the other match Mike said was gonna
Cedric.
suck ass, and it turned out to be good storytelling.
Yep.
Why did I get all the shit, man? Why did I get all the
Because
shit?
you looked at me and said, "This is gonna suck."
Yeah.
That was. And you forget you had all four of us in a row there. You know, we heard it.
Yeah. I thought it was gonna be a bad match too, but I think
For a mixed tag, that thing breathed enough between the two. You also had some interactions between the girls and dudes that they don't really let do in other companies, right?
Right.
So you had a good mix up, and when you put Trey freaking Miguel and Ali in the same ring, them two they had a chemistry back on the indies. I don't know if y'all caught any other indie matches. Bro, they've been doing this shit forever, and you could tell in the ring they did not miss nothing. So by far the match of the night, they stole that. Now, granted, it ain't like they had to try hard. I'm gonna just be honest with it right there. They didn't have to try very hard, but
No.
stole that with ease. I really did
Best
like that match.
storytelling element of the whole night, I think.
Yes.
In ring.
Yes.
Yeah. And it came down to Ali beating up a very tiny, small little girl, and the crowd
Which is such
they were
uber
very
heat.
much in her corner and booing out. I think Ali was also the MVP of the in ring of this entire show.
Yeah, because he carried her.
Oh, dude.
I find the weak link. She did her job, but the weak link in this match was Ali's part.
No, yeah. No, and she. I don't want to call her a valet that can get in the ring, but that's damn near what they've used her as from jump. So you cannot put credibility, and especially because she looks good. She's got a great look about her, right?
She did better than Selena Vega. I'll give her that.
Well, this is true, but she looked like she can go. So I don't know why they're not leaning more into that, because she missed some spots that were just it's a wide open spot. Oops, I fell short. Oops, I missed the kick completely. Oops. You can't do that on a pay-per-view. You just can't. This isn't a house show. You know.
When TNA needs to go back to the basics of what TNA really meant. He was sitting right there at ringside in the gay little suit and the stupid hat tail. Yeah, the white hat.
Yeah.
Too.
I don't understand, because total nonstop action was the wrestling.
Yeah, the guy who understood TNA. Oh, you gotta let him finish talk as an ankle. I'm sorry, guys.
The wrestling was it, right? That's what we all watched TNA for back in the day. The wrestling was it. The storylines came along after the wrestling, okay? So now we're trying to do this transition between, I want the storyline to push, but I have no creative. So how the hell is storyline
let's call it what it is. They're trying to follow Big Brother, just like AEW. They're trying to do sports entertainment.
100%.
But the problem is TNA's failing at it badly.
Yes. not in the same ballpark, not in the same league, not even in the same state.
Bro,
as
they
the
not
one they're
even
trying to
they're
imitate.
not even renting out the same dry clean.
Right. It's not even close. Right. But even if you were
They're a
trying to
pro
model your
wrestling
product,
company.
even if you were trying to model your product, it's just there's so many more ways around that. And you got the talent, you got the horses. That's what bothers the hell out of me the most. Y'all can all agree TNA's got stars within their roster, right?
Mhm.
They have legitimate guys that can go out there, give you a good 10, 15-minute match, get everything you want in, and keep that show moving, keep that show progressing. But you're constantly pulling them back because you want the storyline to push. That's bullshit. Let them boys run.
I mean, if you really they're found in the chat right now, guys. That your boy put farts, and Josh is like, if you really want it. I'm like, no, you don't want to be gassed.
Oh man.
You don't want to be gassed to death. Oh,
Views and opinions.
But yeah, so
oh,
The views and opinions of your asshole will stay in your asshole.
oh,
Oh, hey, I'm Jewish. I'm part Jewish. I don't find them.
Good no.
no, we don't want to be gassed to death, damn it.
No gas chambers.
I'm finding it being gas already.
So, I don't think it's
Tyler, I will agree with Tyler. Tyler just said that TNA can't even fill open file open full arena.
So,
What they did at the Alario Center was perfect to their size. That place was full enough to make a lot of noise, and they used that noise like they needed to. Was there an assload of people there? No, there was not.
hey, go
But
your
it was
way,
the
Nick.
crowd you needed to
And
get
while you're
through
up here, take
you
on and
know,
give me one.
get through with something.
I am not your
Uh,
beer bitch. Hey,
I
I'm the host and
I
I'm
would
putting you
love
up. Get
y'all
me a
to
beer, motherfucker.
I would love y'all opinions on Mustafa Ali finally being able to be himself.
Yeah.
Because we remember him in all the bad gimmicks, in all the bullshit. He shows up on 205 Live one day, which was I know that's some people ain't heard in a minute. So he shows up on 205 Live. He's a freaking electric kid,
Thank you,
just
kind
doing
sir.
all of
You're
this
very
wild,
welcome.
high flying shit. But he's also got some technical game. They never let him be himself. TNA has taken the collar off of him. How do y'all feel about that?
All right.
So
The next match
How do you
is
feel about Mustafa Ali's answer the question?
yeah is
how do y'all feel about him having the collar off? Because I thought his character work was just it's he was so much better than any other heel that was on the card, and that's including EY. And EY is a hard act to beat as a heel, right? But his character shined more brightly tonight than even Eric Young. So
Well,
I just wanted to get y'all opinion on how do y'all feel about him finally
well,
having the weights off and him actually being himself and running this thing.
it started when he went to New Japan and started doing the indies when he was released. Not
Right.
counting AEW as an indie. It started when he started like he wasn't the full blown heel he is now, but we got to see more of the real Mustafa Ali. And the
Right.
first thing he said was, "This is he's being called all these companies, he's making dollars, not just because he's a WWE name. He could go in the ring. You know, I'm not trying to compare him like 80% or 100%. He's kind of like an English speaking Andrade.
That's
Like he's
okay.
better than
Okay.
a utility player. He's confident in the ring. He can do cool stuff. I don't spot when he blasted himself into the corner head first and like knocked himself off.
Taking the Bret Hart bump with his face. How the fuck do you do
yeah.
that?
I was like,
yeah, that was like he gave himself whiplash. That looked really good. The angle we were sitting at side with, that we got to see it come from one side, run across the
Ridiculous.
ring, and like almost like a Bronco Buster, but the middle turnbuckle, his face ate it, and
That's
he
it.
just bounced back whiplash. And he didn't move for a while. Your girl was worried. That was the whole crowd reacted to that.
Right. Right.
Yeah. Me personally, looking at Mustafa Ali in his heel work, especially the one spot where he took Jada Stone and he basically gave her the freaking black hole slam
Yep.
and then picked her up at 2 and went,
Right.
I was like, this motherfucker right here is going to do something so dastardly, so vicious that everybody is going to hate him.
It was instant heat. It was so hot instantly. When he first laid his hands on her, it was over with. Like that.
Then
That's
when
all he
he
needed to
turned
do.
the face,
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah, like quite literally kicked her in the face and kicked her like into the second row. Shit.
Right. Was not pulling that kick at all. Punted the shit out of her. There wasn't no doubt. So, but that's the kind of stuff that a guy that still got the reins on him might not try that with the girl, because there's gonna be repercussions and shit with that, right? There's a social backlash of, oh, you cannot hit a girl. This was wrestling, sweetheart. They can hit whoever the fuck they want. That's just bottom line. You know.
Did we have a good time, country? Me personally, I had a fucking blast.
It was a fucking blast. It really was.
You got to stick around for the rest of the show though, because we have the most infamous story coming up. Because there was we're not going to get into that now, but there was an infamous segment coming up, and this is the most infamous thing that one of us got into that night. But it's coming.
Yeah.
There's more. And no, he ain't trying to sell you Flex Steel neither. Will you stop?
Or neutral or magic bullet.
Or the slap chop, aka J-Rod knows what I'm talking about. The comes saw.
Or the
Payam
shamrock.
Gonçalves, babe.
Or
Like
the
that.
shamrock.
The payao. Yeah, they renamed it. Y'all gonna have to watch that commercial. They did it all Cajun. They took the slap chop. They dubbed your boy. It's all the payao. He's all payao. You like it? You don't like it? Throw it away. Come saw.
Comme ça, like that. Glace la
We're in 2 separate rooms, like away from one another. You know what? I'm gonna try to do something. I want to see if I can go to the back room and see if it kills some of the echo. Is that okay?
What you gonna do?
Go to the back room.
All right, then I can turn the volume up and I can actually hear it.
So Josh, where are we in the pay-per-view? We're right after Mustafa and
the next match is.
Wait, did we get this segment before?
Hey, is there a
No, it's after the next match.
Right.
All right, so the next match is the tag match between.
Wait, Mike, the light switch is by the door.
Okay. Cool.
Mike is going into backroom territory here. He's leaving the territory. He's going to another territory.
Yeah, I got kicked out of the NWA. Now I'm in fucking WCCW hell.
You should have took a chair with you, Dick.
Yeah, I've seen that. After I'm in here, there ain't nothing to hook up to in here either, is there?
No.
Fucking
Let
hell.
the old country. The plug's like out of the way and shit. Like
I see it over here on the wall by the AC. Can I hook up to the AC area?
Yeah, dude, wait, I got my input all. I don't bust all that right now.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's actually better now. Now I can actually turn the volume.
Let me go run and see if I can cheat and help Mike plug in.
There we go.
Dude.
I got an hour worth of life of battery if I stay in here like this, so I'll be okay.
Oh, well, fuck it, you're good.
You just need the chair.
I'll be all right.
So,
I'm
Josh,
okay.
you said we got the tag match coming up?
Yeah, it was the tag match between the System of Brian Myers and whoever.
Cedric
And
damn it.
who?
Brian Myers.
Cedric Alexander. Brian Myers and Cedric Alexander going against Jeff Hardy and one of the guys from the Righteous.
Yeah, it was
Vincent from Righteous.
I will grab the other thing.
That's
So
the one of John Goodman.
Okay, thank you.
You go ahead and take lead on it, on it, Josh, because being from Chicago like you are, the Louisiana pop is different, baby. Like we don't don't hold nothing back for the people that we
Thank you,
like,
George.
right? How was that pop considering Jeff might not have been in the state in forever? Like, let's just be real.
Okay,
It's been years.
well, first the system came out, and actually by that time the crowd was like, eh.
Over there, Kana.
No. I take that back. That was another match.
No,
No, the system
they
came
were
out
doing it
and
pretty good.
they got their normal boos
Yeah,
and everything. Then Vincent came out from the Righteous and awesome entrance. He always had an awesome entrance and everything. So he came out, did a little thing, you know, he's snapping his fingers coming out to the
could
ring.
you have imagined Vincent in the Wyatt family at its freaking inception? That character would have fit like a freaking glove.
Sweet.
Yeah,
Wyatts.
he would have fit like a glove, but he kind of honestly, the Righteous thing and
How much slack you
it
got?
kind of started after the Wyatts. So the Wyatt stuff started first.
They almost
They had
started
been
the
running that.
but however,
But
something
you can
happened. They decided
see
to go back to Ring of Honor.
Yeah.
So, but when Jeff Hardy came out, the pop that he got was pretty awesome.
Yeah. For that
I mean,
smaller
Jeff
place,
fucking Hardy.
for that smaller place, bro, the place was rocking. It was like your ears were humming from the noise. It was good. And
Yes.
it just sucks you didn't get both of them because I think you would have gotten something a little bit louder. You got Broken Matt with him. It'd been something a little different. Right, exactly.
Yeah.
But
he did a little delete thing with his for his brother coming out. So because right now technically Matt Hardy is injured injured right now, so he was not clear to wrestle.
Yeah.
So that's why he wasn't there, and that's why Vince from the Righteous stepped in. So as the match was going, it was a good match going back and forth. Vince was
Echo should be fixed.
Yeah. Vince and Jeff were working good together. Then and everything. Then all of a sudden, Jeff was going to go for his swanton, and he right when he got up to the top, all of a sudden, on the Videotron, it shows a busted open Matt Hardy. And everybody's like, what the heck's going on? Then all of a sudden, the camera pulls back and it shows, Dutch from the Righteous. And it shows a big old splatter, some blood splatter against the wall. So that threw Jeff off. He looked at Vincent, like, what the fuck? And Vincent just started backing off and over here for the ring. And that's where the system just ganged up on Jeff and did their finisher and put Jeff up.
Yeah.
So
if y'all the interview with Matthew with Brian, and they said that they didn't do it, but they knew who did. They said that in the interview. So it was like, well, the Righteous in the I didn't see the dead episode or anything, but in the little vignette when Matt's hurt, only ones in the stairwell is the Righteous. So it would, I mean, immediately you suspect them, right? I mean, let's be real. Regardless of anything, their history as heels speaks for itself. You would have expected them anyway. So the turn I saw coming from 100 miles away. I just didn't know when they were going to do it. And they did it, of course, at the top of the crescendo and with Jeff about to end the match. You know, Jordan, do you think that they could have done that better?
Yeah, to me,
What we on? We kind of got caught up looking at hotties that came up on my phone. What we talking about?
The ending of the Hardy match.
Yeah.
Do you think they could have made that better? Because to me, I saw the turn coming all the way in the middle of the show when they had the interview with Cedric and dude.
I
They
have to
said that
confess that I can't comment on it because I don't follow T. That's why I don't do the T. I'm on the TNA show because everybody's here at my place and we all went to see it together.
right.
And I'm glad about that. And all five of us had, we did what we could,
Yeah.
had a good time with it. But
Damn right.
I did not know the name of the faction when your boy came on the screen and who the fuck he was. I didn't know who the fuck Vincent was. I called him Rob Zombie Dollar Store version.
That's what he looked like, though. He really does look like.
Yeah. So there was nothing to lead me on that any of that was going to happen. In the middle of the match, I went, "What the fuck's going on?"
Right.
Y'all that know about it knew kind of. You and Mike and Josh been following. J-Rod's been following. Phil, I don't know if you follow any of this at all.
Yeah, I'm listening.
Yeah.
Phil said, "I'm here, damn it.
So,
I'm here to be
you don't
spicy."
know
That's
as much as I do. If not,
I know what's going on. I know about the Riot. That's when there's the Ring of Honor. They've always been playing very tricky heel. So
right.
it's kind of basic what they did,
So I had no clue it was coming, but it's not like I knew what the shit was going on. I
Right.
think I don't
And-
know what Mike's doing. He's getting ready to go somewhere. I think he's going to take a
The
leap.
thing is, I can't take
Yeah,
Dutch very too seriously.
Like I
He's too silly. He does that
I
dumb thing,
didn't- Mhm.
He kind of reminds you like a John Goodman, like a young John Goodman in a ways.
a little bit.
Yeah, but
No, so I didn't
the
watch.
whole entire segment, it's like
So-
I've been following TNA for a while, but since they joined AMC, me and Mike have, so we kind of know what the story is, and it's like, and we already knew that the
Right wall, right up to the door. The door inside.
The-
It's like right there after the door.
They were heels in fucking Ring of Honor. TNA. That's just
yeah. So we already knew the writing on the wall. They were going to betray the Hardys one day, and it's
Right.
like, well, it was a little bit sooner than I thought. So, it was an all right match for how short. It actually wasn't short. It was only like what, maybe. Dang, I don't even think it was like 10 minutes.
Yeah, a lot. We got a lot of 10-minute matches on this show.
I think that they gotta get out of it a little bit. You got Cedric Alexander and Jeff Hardy. That those two can go. I don't know why they but all in all, it's been transition match. How he turned on him, and you got that to think about while still defend versus Bear and Brian. So we will see how that goes.
Yeah.
I was waiting on Mike's take, but Mike's taking
He's
too long.
in the reviewer term.
Yeah, he's in it.
He's in it.
No one else is gonna know what's going on except for me and J-Rod, but Thunder rules and Carnival.
That's right.
All right, now to set up this next segment that happened.
Oh, you're gonna talk about yourself?
Yeah, because I got to set it up. Okay, now,
First, talk about that. Who came out in the angle?
okay, the angle.
Yeah, this was an angle. This was not a match.
Okay, yeah.
Talk about everything that happened there first.
Okay, well, first, one of our chat members was posted pictures like, "Hey, is there any way to get behind the commentator desk?" So, at this point, it was like after the match. So the camera's facing the commentator desk. So I was close enough to the desk. I decided to try to see if I get there. The camera guy is being a dick and angle it so it only faces the actual commentators and not show anybody from the crowd. So he was kind of being a dick. Then the inspiration or whatever they're freaking
Asked by
called.
elegance. Asked by elegance.
Asked by elegance, inspiration, or whatever. That two girls and a douchebag.
The group all came out. The two girls, the guy, and the little.
What does the guy remind me of?
Yeah. Actually, yeah. Good call right there. Shit. But they come out and start cutting a promo.
We could not understand a damn word they said because we thought we were going to harass them. The crowd booed so intensely you could not understand a word the tall, pretty body-looking one was saying, and before you know it, someone came out.
Yeah, but well, I'll continue the segment. Well, they were in the ring, and right, and like I said, I was right by the commentator desk, so while they're trying to cut a promo, ODB comes out on the main stage. So all of them turn and face the stage. So
Shit hits the fan.
So I got there and I got my cell phone on me and I start taking pictures and everything. Of a nice lady's posterior,
which was on view. Hers was very short. She's got legs for days. It was obvious she was showing. I'm just gonna say that.
Yeah. So, as like I said, as I was taking pictures, ODB comes out, and somebody else comes out. Who's he? It was the other came out first.
Terry and Terrell.
She hasn't been around forever.
Oh,
Terry and Terrell.
Terrorizing.
Terror came out. Then after that, Mickey James came out, and they had a big brawl. But during the process of all this, like I said, I was taking a picture of this lovely lady's posterior.
Just say ass, Josh. Just say ass.
Zooming
Take a picture of her ass.
into the 3 room with the crowd, zooming in as much as you can. This girl in the crowd in the 3rd row.
Yeah, and the crowd in the 3rd row right next to me is like, are you being just starts yelling at me. Like, are you being that much of a pig right now? You take a picture of her ass? I'm like, I look at her like, what the hell you say to me? It's like, and she just starts cussing me out. Then she just got deliberately gets in front of me to block me for taking pictures. So, and she's on a tirade, just cussing me out. I'm like, what?
Lovely.
Huh?
Lovely.
Yeah.
Knows what.
I tried to explain to them on the way home. I said, and you could tell what side they voted for because the whole thing was attention and trying to get the crowd and the people to turn on Josh. That whole she was out for attention like a motherfucker.
Oh, she was literally like on a tirade, just telling everybody he's a pig. He's a pig. She's like, it's like.
Gerard, just letting you know you frozen and you kind of coming in a little rough. It must be your signal, but so that's why we don't mean to cut you off or feed into you, but
yeah. So yeah, she was trying to tell everybody like he's a pig. I'm like, and what? I'm a guy. I'm sorry.
Actually, he said, "Yes, I am."
Yes, I am. I was like, yeah, but yeah.
You gave her the finger, Josh. You gave her the fucking finger.
Well, that's a little bit later.
Yeah, because she turns around. I finally see her yelling up at the stands, not at me, but like next to me. And I realize she's bitching and she's like, "You fucking pervert, can't whatever." And then I look and I realize she's talking to Josh, and I went, "What did you do?" And she must have read my lips because she looks at me like, "He's being a fucking pervert," like I'm gonna jump on her side or something. And I'm just like, I didn't say nothing. I'm just like, he's like, you saw it. I'm just taking pictures of her. I'm like, And then I'm like, she just wanted to keep going with the thing. She's got this dude she's with, like boyfriend. You could tell, tall, lanky guy.
Tall, lanky guy, little soy boy, like
Yeah.
one punch and he's out.
Yeah,
So for real.
yeah. But so to skip ahead, we're not going to talk about the final match yet. But the final match would happen. Everybody starts exiting. She tries to start again on him at the end of the show, and like he starts getting mad. He's like, "Fuck you!"
He's like, yeah, you're messing with a pervert. He's like, yeah. So, yeah, I am a pervert, man. I eat that ass all morning. And I was like,
And
dude, I'm afraid in front of her boyfriend.
the best part is the boyfriend. He said nothing. He did nothing, but he's standing there trying to be like, "I'm gonna be tough guy. I got to defend my woman, but I'm not actually gonna say or do anything." And he did.
He looked. He
Well, the thing is, she. But the thing is she actually tried. Her and her boyfriend tried to follow me out, and it wasn't until we realized I have 4 big motherfuckers with me. Like, what you gonna do now?
right.
Oh shit! Monica's like, "Wait, what ass did you take a picture of?"
Oh shit!
I'm gonna say,
Open mouth. Insert foot.
I'll send it to you, babe.
This was the views, opinions, and pictures of Josh are his own.
Oh man.
But yeah, but yeah, she tried to cuss me out on the way out.
She cut a
She wanted to
promo
call
on
You're a
him.
pussy.
This girl was trying to cause a scene and get people to turn on, and the crowd's just like, "Bitch, fuck off. We're going to get in our cars and get out of this place."
Right.
Yeah, it's like she's trying to tell everybody and their mother, like, he's a pervert, and I'm like, and it's like as I'm walking out, it's like, you damn right, a pervert. I eat that ass. And it's like I just flipped her off right in her face.
She was calling you like, "No pussy, get lamb dead, da da da, broke guy." All that. She just everything she could. Attention, or probably. I bet you he'd have hit that dude. He'd have probably been there. We're suing.
It was a wrestler.
A wrestler. He took the
It was
picture
a
of
wrestler.
random lady he had the argument with. Yeah.
Yeah, so
Oh, dude, you should take a picture of that crazy bitch.
you know what? I was so tempted. Well, right when the Mike Santana match was going on, I was so tempted to walk up right behind her, and have somebody take a picture of me, just flip her off right in the back of her head.
Josh just sent the picture he took to Monica. If you don't know Monica's Josh's significant, I got a feeling that I want to wait and see what Monica says, but I think I know what she's gonna say. I think I know what her comment's gonna be.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
Yeah.
exactly,
Yeah.
she went, "Oh, like that's not like
That's a
full,
nice
that's
ass.
not
though.
like full."
It's a fucking nice ass. Let's just appreciate the nice ass.
Well, it's not even that.
You know, let's just
She's
appreciate
not
the
fully
face wasn't all
exposed.
that.
She's not fully exposed, but it was just to get attention. And I knew Monica was gonna be like, "Oh, that's not a big deal."
Right.
I knew she was
Right.
gonna say something like that. And that's exactly what we.
But I did just. I'm just I was just bewildered at like this woman just going off on me. I'm like,
I wish.
well, I was like, it's like, and I was walking out. This another guy was like commented, "Is like, what'd you do?" I was like, "Oh no, I just took a picture of some girl's ass, and then she started blowing up on me." It was like, damn, if it was me, I would have just slapped her ass. All right, I got a little bit more dignity.
Bruh.
I would have like, you know what? If you don't shut the fuck up, I'm gonna beat your man's ass.
You should have cut.
It's like I said.
You should have cut a late '90s WCW style promo on her ass. You should have cut a late '90s WCW promo back on her ass. That'd have been fucking chef's kiss if you'd have got all that.
And I guarantee that woman's still bitching about it right now.
Fucking
Oh, I told him on the way. I said that's gonna be my story the whole week. She's like, "Do you know this pervert at TNA ruined the show and was taking pictures of this girl who was showing it?"
Right. Right.
So yeah, that was.
And if y'all can't see online, everybody watching, it's like, all right, here's the bottom of the ass, and here's like the bottom of the cheeks, like not even.
Yes.
there's you see more with wrestlers like Sky Blue
The
and
end of the legs
Sammy
is what we
Guevara's
saw.
woman.
Where the legs end at the top. That's what we saw. That's basically
Yeah,
what
we
it was.
saw long legs and a skirt that showed the underneath little creases
Right.
of an
Right.
axe.
Right.
That you see more from AEW wrestlers on
Lord.
television
Oh, yes.
and wedgies. You see more.
Yes.
Oh yeah, 100%, 100%.
Yeah. Oh, he's gonna try to show you all the places. You're gonna have to hold it still, but there y'all go. Y'all see right there?
Hold on. Let me make him bigger. Let me make him bigger.
Yeah, let's everybody zoom. All men in the podcast and bisexual and lesbian ladies zoom in on this.
There you go.
That's what the big deal was about. Which she obviously had this on
Right.
to show off.
Right.
And excuse me,
Wait,
one minute.
hold on. Let me see.
He jumped like a motherfucker. He jumped like a motherfucker.
She was
Jesus,
built
dude.
very, she was built very Stacy Keibler-esque. She was built very Stacy Keibler-esque. That Stacy
Yeah,
Keibler
yeah,
long
she was-
leg, little ass. It was
Oh my
tight,
god,
you know.
I am sleeping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, you know,
Yeah, Phil.
the replay just happened on my screen of
Come
Phil
on,
jumping.
man.
Yeah, Mom jealous. She got a nice ass. Next time, just ignore her. Oh no, man, no.
He did ignore her until she wouldn't shut up. Because he was trying to just leave her alone.
Yep.
And she kept picking and yelling at her, just kept picking and picking. Eventually, he's like, fuck you, bitch.
Yeah, it's like flip. Yeah, it's like, yeah. Even I was trying to walk away.
I'm gonna tell you what she was, and this is because we in the kind. It's like West Rigo, almost the city, and you come across these people in the bigger cities. A liberal loon, which we don't really have where I live, but a liberal fucking loon.
Tell
That's
me,
what she
hey,
was.
John, Glasgow said, tell me that wasn't a Bridge City rat. That was a Bridge City rat. That's the fuck that was.
I don't
Tell me
think
what that
the
was,
Bridge
mama.
City girls would have looked at him and been like, "Oh yeah, honey, $5. What you want me to do?
Ah, well.
Let's go to Bridge City."
Well.
But anyways, yeah. Like I said, I was just more thrown off as like, yeah. It's like I never had a woman bitch at me like that before. I'm like, ooh, if you didn't, I'm like, one, I was like, I'll not.
This
I will not put
Let me tell you something, bro.
But she tried to physically touch me.
And this was a. I don't know if she'd be 30. How do you think?
Oh no,
No, she was definitely in her
this was
like
a young
20s. Yeah,
She
definitely in
was.
her 20s.
This was very much a Karen moment. That's what this was.
Yeah.
Because he was not invading her space. She actually invaded Josh's space to try to stop him from. And what does everybody say at wrestling shows? No filming, but take all the pictures you want.
Correct.
Well, he was taking all the pictures so he was following the rules.
Yeah.
No time. Don't touch the wrestler.
Lee, Josh, you're responsible. You didn't harass or touch them. You weren't being rude to the wrestlers at all. You may have heckled them, but you did it for shits and giggles.
Yeah, we even though we were rowdy, as hell. We you know,
It was all fun.
No.
It's not like we call it like, hey, shut the fuck up, you dumb bitch, or something like that.
We were trolling.
Absolutely no.
Buzz trolls, though.
Yeah, absolutely no malicious speak back at her until then. All the heat.
So let's talk about the main event.
That's man.
One main event.
Exactly. There was no main event. It was very, 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 very very poorly laid out. Steve Macklin versus Mike Santana. Mike Santana laid a slap into him. Then it shot at his equilibrium and it fucked him up. And Eddie Edwards came out there and ate a table. And then Josh yelled, "I miss C2E2 for this bullshit." And Mike Santana said, "What?"
You're kind of speeding through everything here. Okay, first, like I said, Eddie, who came out? What the hell is the thing? Macklin.
No reaction. Zero
Yeah,
reaction.
he came out. Yeah, literally,
from the
he came out like a no.
Eventually, the crowd saw him and were like, "All right, we don't care about him. We're just gonna boo."
Yeah.
Not even
It was
boo.
wild.
There was nothing.
Because
At
he
first, there
just
was nothing.
did.
Then he decided to boo.
he just a heel turn not long ago. You would think the heat's still fresh.
He's sick. Uh-huh.
Yeah, it took a while, and then they were like, "All right, we don't know what to do with this guy. We're just going to put your
Right.
signal's horrible, by the way, John.
Yeah.
You're frozen, and you're sounding like a robot.
I'll be right back.
Max.
Yeah. We understood you, but it's hard.
Yeah, but so
I will be right back.
All right.
yeah, so then Mike Santana came out, and he got a huge pop and everything. He actually came through one of the side doors and everything, so we got to see him a little bit. He was coming out to the came out to the crowds and everything. So the match started, and they were just going back and forth. I think it was probably only maybe not even 5 minutes into the match. Probably not even that.
I just want to cut this in 1 minute. We have a J-Rod, a hatless J-Rod. I don't know if I've ever seen you in my life without a hat, brother. Just saying. That says I'm knowing you.
Yeah, well.
I don't. You always, every show you've ever played, full band, solo, 2-man, you always got the hat.
I have hair, Jordan. I'm not bald.
I see this. Yeah. You know what? I don't have any anymore.
Yeah. So, but as we're getting to the match, I think it's probably no more into 5 minutes of the match. I don't know what happened, but
so
from what I saw is they were chopping or popping each other back and forth, and I think Mike Santana had maybe the wrong cue, or
it almost looked like a lean in. To me, it looked like a lean in.
Yeah,
Like,
a lean in, and
Macklin went too far this way.
Yeah.
And that slap caught him directly on the temple. I mean, freaking, it was flush. It
I
echoed
don't
through
know.
the
Yeah,
entire arena.
it caught him in the head, and he
Yeah.
it caught him in the head really hard, and I don't know, it popped him in the temple, popped him in the ear, but it literally knocked the shit out of him.
We pretty much did not. The bell rings and we don't even get a minute of action, and your boy is either a stinger or he got it was to the head.
He got concussed. That bottom line, he got concussed.
Let's call it what it is. This
Yeah.
was a failed attempt at strong style within the first minute of the match, and it ruined the entire.
Have mercy.
He could not continue.
No.
Yeah.
Which is wild.
Mike Santana is legit badass. Wins by technical knockout.
Yeah, and then to try to save whatever they could, they had what's his name come out?
Eddie
Edwards.
Yeah, Eddie Edwards come out, and
I got the right guy. I got the it wasn't Eddie Edwards. I got the wrong guy, don't I?
It was Eddie Edwards. So Eddie Edwards stays at Gorilla a lot of the time for them TNA shows. So I have a feeling what happened was this took place. The X was real, and then people were like, "Oh shit, gotta figure something out." So Edwards just took it upon himself to come out and take the bump. That's just
yeah.
And at this point, people in our crowd, in our section, we would, not just us, but the people were trying to be smart marks, and they started saying, what if your boy comes out and cashes in? That's gone.
Right.
It's not a money in the bank thing, but it's and isn't it Nick Nemeth?
The briefcase? Yeah.
Isn't it Nick Nemeth? We were all wondering if that's what this was going to lead to. There were Moose chants. No Moose came out, of course. I mean, we got no match. This is how the show ended before he grabbed the stick. This is all we got.
Right. It for a pay-per-view, you had two high spots in the whole pay-per-view. You had the beginning started off hot. You had the Ali match was great. Other than that, it was mediocre at best.
I like the women's three-way, with the exception of the fact that after your boy cheated the third time, he wasn't thrown out.
Yes, yes.
But the match was good. Even though we didn't like the champion, we knew she was going to retain. I
Right.
like Thickums and I like little bitty Korean girl.
Lee. Yeah, Lee is
Yeah.
look that them two right there could go by themselves. You got Danny Luna needs to be a heel in the quickest fucking way because she's got that dog in her. Let that bitch eat. And Lee is gonna be your white meat baby face. Lee is gonna be your white meat baby face. Just as it comes off. It looks like they scared the absolute piss out of Phil. Sorry about that, bro.
Spicy Phil. You got to sleep both sleepy and spicy Phil tonight. I do want to
Oh,
disappoint
thank
my
you, Phil.
fans.
Thank you. You made
Mike
my
was
night.
watching him, and look, I was wondering what you were doing because you were watching him like a fucking hawk on the screen. When you saw him bob down, I was like, "Where the fuck is he going?" Oh shit! Let me watch.
Me Josh right here knew exactly what was coming. He knew exactly what was coming.
And then when he gets to the doorway, Phil just happened to look up. I don't know if he heard a creak, and then Mike just leans on the thing like, "Hey, I'm not going." I was like, "Phil's gonna pass out 30 seconds again," and he did. And then Mike was like, he just stared at him, and I'm like, "What are you gonna do?" He's like, "I went."
Scared fuck at him. Anyway, so we've been talking, Mike. Your feelings on the last match or the non-match? What
Well,
direction can they go? Because
Mike.
right.
God, money. In my personal opinion, that was the biggest pile of shit since Jeff Hardy came out on drugs.
It was. Yeah.
Mm.
I don't
That's
think
a high bar. That's a high bar to hit now. High bar to hit.
We actually got even though it wasn't much of a match, we got more of a match with Hardy and Sting than this.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
the difference is that Jeff Hardy was loaded up on drugs. This guy got legitimately.
And you hope that Macklin's not hurt,
Well,
bro, because they just swung him heel. You have a lot of gas that's there, a lot of mileage you can get out of that. But
mhm.
this could ruin the whole. If he's legitimately concussed, this could ruin the whole push. So now, where do you pivot? Where do you go? Who do you bring up? They don't have the creative for those answers. So now we're all sitting like, okay, well, we got to tune in next week to see them attempt to fuck some shit up, because
Yeah,
that's
basically
what it's
we'll
gonna
find
be.
out. Well, if we would have went to the show tomorrow, we'll find out what's going to happen. But
Right.
we did.
Hold on. I want to spoil some shit because I'm pretty sure it wasn't on the pay per view. Mike Santana said because it was some kid Logan's birthday, he was giving away 15 free tickets. And let's just be
50.
honest, they had to give away a bunch of free tickets to this fucking venue already tonight.
Yep.
So,
Or
Whippity
show them at
fucking
30% discount.
Oh yeah, the scalpers had a field day, baby. Let's be real. What it was there. Scalpers had a field day. I mean,
No,
look,
I don't think anybody scalped anything because of how they knew the numbers weren't going to be good. But the main thing is, how many of these people after? And, we all know Jeff Hardy got the biggest pop of the night.
of
It was a
course.
very sports entertainment WWE crowd. Mickey James got the second biggest pop of the night. After Jeff Hardy's match, the people started exiting the building before you even heard the main event music. That's how much they didn't care.
Did we talk about the Mickey James cameo?
yeah.
Yeah, we did, but Josh's
I missed that.
story stole the limelight.
Ah, okay. So
She basically she came out. They brawled in the ring. I got a couple pictures of that.
I was disappointed because you know what this reminded me of, and I know it's nowhere on the scale. So before the chat gets wild, do you remember when we had like Stone Cold, Austin, and The Rock to get, or what is it, Mick Foley? We had three of them at Mania, and they did a quick spot, hit two people, and all drank beer. This was what this was between ODB, Tara Terrell, and Mickey
Yep.
James. And
Yep.
I honestly wanted more Mickey James. I was happy to see her when she came out. I like Mickey a lot. I wanted
Mickey
more
got a
Mickey.
hell of
You
a
know,
pop. Mickey got a hell of a
it
pop.
was second biggest pop of the night, but I wanted to see some more Mickey.
Oh yeah.
I thought we were going to get an impromptu match here. Even if it was a quick 5-6, I wanted a little more Mickey. I didn't want three or four hits of moves and it's over. I didn't want
Right.
that.
Yeah. So yeah. another thing that happened after all the incident with Mike Santana is, and he was going out to the crowd, and I shouted out just really loud. It was like said I skipped C2E2 for this bullshit, and for some odd reason, Mike Santana heard that shit and turned to me and said, "What was that?"
Right.
And then I reiterated.
He said,
Yes. And then Mike
this
doubled down
bullshit.
on
It's
the
like,
shit.
oh,
Yeah.
what can I?
I reiterated. Josh, I say, he said he skipped C2E2 for this bullshit.
Yeah.
And he goes, well, we're here now, aren't we?
Right.
And he
right.
holds up the title, so
Uh-huh.
and the crowd all popped the cheer.
Yeah.
So,
I think Mike's character work has come a very long way. He's no longer that
He's
just
trying to.
fill a role guy. I think he's taking the steps towards being that singles dude. Is he that guy right now? No, he's not. He's not that guy right now.
No.
But you see the bridge is being built. The steps are being taken. Now, that can easily go off the rails. Quickly off the rails if they don't push him the right way and give him the right competition. Tonight was a hell of a disrailment that he tried to save through fucking vocals, and Eddie Edwards come and save his ass from the back. But
Yeah.
This was a hell of a blow for his championship reign. This is
100%.
something, you know.
I think they're gonna pull the title off of him at Rebellion because of this shit. I really do.
It possibly could be. It possibly could be. You got the momentum buzzed down. And this is something that's being shown on TV. This is not just, yes, we were there, and this is a very small place within Louisiana this happened, okay? But it was viewed around the fucking world on the thing and shit. So you can't just go, okay, well that didn't happen. Let's scrub that. That was a house show. You can't do that. The eyes of the world saw it.
And I did chant, and I did say a thing that OVW did it better because it was real.
Oh yeah.
Too soon?
100%.
Too soon?
Yeah.
100% though.
I did say that. I did yell that.
You did.
The other thing I got to
Gotta
comment
get that,
on.
Mike.
The other thing I got to comment on is the vignettes that a couple of vignettes they're doing with Rosemary's storyline or whatever they're trying.
There was no
trying to
context to that either. Like we saw her and then gone.
it's not making any sense.
So
That's why it's like
I guess it was Allie. I guess.
yeah. It's like it was on, and it's like it just came on, and it's like I remember I shot out right when they went back live. It was like, what kind
because
of
you remember Allie was
bullshit.
the bunny in AEW. So it makes sense the White Rabbit would be tied to her. Where in the fuck does Rosemary fit in all this? Is Rosemary the guardian angel? What the fuck is this?
I thought that all backstage segments that were shown on this show before matches, all backstage matches trying to tell stories blew ass. That Santina and his daughter thing did not resonate. There was no comeback from him when your boy was like, "How can you treat your daughter?" All of it, all the backstage bullshit led nowhere short of the Matt Hardy with looking like he'd been shot in the head when they showed on the screen. No other story really moved or made any. Like, I don't care where you want to lead. That's not the way to do it.
Right. Now, the stuff with Ali and the system, what's their group? Four something?
Order four.
Okay. So, I'm back. Hello?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So, the stuff with them and the system, you got two heel factions working together, okay? You either got to turn the system back face at some point, and you're going to change members, right? You're going to have to do that because Ali's faction is so much higher right now with less palpable people, okay?
Yeah.
Because the system got the star power, but no power behind the stars,
Yeah.
right? Like that
Yeah,
makes zero sense.
the system is not a good heel faction.
No,
It's not.
no. You know, and look, they played the heel when they first kind of come around, right? Whenever you still had JC with them,
Fandango,
right, right. Curtis, you still had
Johnny
some of
Curtis.
that. You still had some of that, but when they turned face for that little while, you had Eddie and Moose and all them doing the face thing. It worked. You had a face faction that could go against the Alis and all the other shit. And you got the star power. You have no star power with fucking Ali and them. You got a bunch of motherfuckers in suits that you don't even know their names. They're just there. You got Ali
Agent
and the
Zero,
chick
who's
on side
Bill
of him.
Collier.
Yeah. You got Ali and the chick that's on side of him. That's it.
And you got the
all you got.
hands, the great hands, Jason Hodge and John
Oh,
Schuyler.
Jesus Christ.
Who
Fucking
look like
dudes in
who really look like Brian Myers and another Brian Myers.
right. Dudes in suits.
Look
Like,
like Brian Myers and Brian Myers.
hey, I'm a throw y'all one way back. Do
I
y'all
think I
remember
know. I
Kurgan?
think I know where. I think I know where you're going.
Do y'all remember Kurgan?
Yeah.
Oh, I wouldn't even. I wouldn't. I was gonna say Ron and Don Harris.
Right, but tell me Agent Zero isn't Kurgan.
He's not. He's Bill Collier.
But he's Kurgan though. He is the Kurgan character. Whenever the Jackal brought out Kurgan back in the day, right? He was the fucking problem solver. Bitch didn't move in the ring, couldn't do nothing really, but he could fight and he would beat him down and he'd leave, right?
Yep.
That's exactly what they're about to do with this guy. And he's not even that intimidating. He's not that fucking big.
No.
Like in person, he was a letdown. I was
Oh, dude, he's like 6'2", maybe
in the vignette they made him look so big. I'm like
6'8", 6'9". They make him look like Big Bill.
Correct. This cat might be a giant come out here. That's the actual problem solver. Just a regular dude with a freaking
I think AJ Francis is taller than Bill Collier.
100%.
Well, I'm gonna give,
100%.
I'm gonna give you the real problem here, and this is Josh asked about it. Jaron, he asked, and here's the deal. All right, so what's his name got concussed pretty much tonight, all right?
Mhm.
Santana's still your world champion. Now, we know they're gonna I don't think they pull that belt off Santana because one, they're gonna want to run this match back with those stakes. Here's the big problem. You know, the concussion protocol today of how many days you have to be out until you're
Right.
clear. So
Right.
what do you do with it's not a question of who for Santana. The question is what do you do with Santana while your boy's on ice for at least a month?
So he's got the match. Doesn't he have the match at Rebellion coming up?
He has two actual matches or that are supposed to happen. One of them is Nick Nemeth whenever he could call his shot,
Right.
and the other one is against Eddie Edwards.
Right. So you got the stuff with Eddie, and Eddie coming out was yes, he saved it, but it also does give a little credence to that storyline, a little bit, right?
Yeah.
So
But I think Eddie's gonna be the middleman because
yes,
I don't remember the guy's name that was in the main event tonight, but they're gonna run this back and use
Steve
that.
Macklin.
They're gonna
Yep.
Macklin is not just gonna vanish and go away and not have
No.
anything to do with Santana while he has the title. That's not. But you can't use him for a minimum of 30. I don't know how many days. It's supposed to be at least a
30
month. It's supposed to be
Now-
at least a month with modern day concussion protocol. I think they're going to use Eddie Edwards as the middle guy. He's going to beat Edwards. That's the champ. Then they're going to run this back because if you pull what's Macklin has no credibility. So
No.
Macklin's going to, even if he would lose the match, you got to do something with Macklin where he gets something back, or you just wasted a heel.
So I am going to play devil's advocate here, just slightly. What if this was a work? Okay. This is a legitimate work where you're repackaging Macklin because of his reaction.
Hey, they finally get to have a real fight. No more air punches. They finally get to really hit each other.
Pop the elbow. But no. So if this is a work, all right, and you basically repackaging Macklin, okay, you could do that right now by legitimizing this injury, sending him off, He comes back as a full-blown badass heel. You put him back in the fucking picture, and like you say, Jordan, he got something to prove against Mike Santana. But you have
Yeah.
to keep the belt on Mike the whole way. I
Right.
don't know if Mike's got that kind of legs. I don't
I,
know.
what I hate to tell you this, but your boy who's in charge, he's going to think with the response Mike got tonight that Mike's getting over or is over, but
Yeah,
that doesn't really matter. Here's what I think is going to happen. I think Mike's going to go into a quick program with Eddie Edwards for the next
yeah,
pay-per-view,
yeah,
beat him. It's going to be a good Eddie Edwards going to put on a good match, but beat him. Macklin's going to come back into the picture. I think Macklin will still lose, but it'll lead to that cash in then with Nick Nemeth. That's what I think.
yeah. It's pointing towards Nick's gonna have the belt. Nick's gonna have the strap back.
Yeah. But
Is
it
just
has to be of nefarious means.
correct.
You
Oh, of
you can
course.
have Macklin come in and still lose, but he would cheat his ass off and put up a fight and end and break down Santana, so your boy can run in and take that belt, and then they go into that program, and then that kind of helps Macklin keep his heel heat and not be a
Right.
pushover that got laid out.
Right,
Yeah.
right. But I was thinking about it on the drive home. I said, man, if this is a work, it was fucking well done as a work. If it is truly a work, because that slap was fucking, man. That's 100%. He caught him. There ain't no doubt about it. We heard it. The man
Yeah.
got caught. So
And it's like they I hope it's a work because honestly we were looking at it as like they had this was behind the camera. Not many people couldn't see it unless you were there live. They had a timer
yeah,
of the time and everything. So we were looking at it as like, wow, this is only going to be like a 10-minute match. Then this incident happens.
right,
So
right.
I'm hoping. I'm not. Well, actually, I'd say I'm hoping. I hope he didn't get
Mollywopped.
mollywopped for real. And this is just
I
part
mean,
of the
bro,
story.
we heard the
But
legend though, man. Like I
but like I
said,
said, we watched it live, and that pop he took
woo, woo.
was hard.
That was pretty brutal.
And well, what made it worse, he had come back from off the ropes, so Macklin
Oh,
should have
fuck
been
me. I'm
further
losing.
back. Like he shouldn't have been as close as he was. When Mike swung, there was no way to miss. There was no gap. It was just straight
Yeah.
fucking. Ooh, child. That was a goddamn what's that, the freaking slap championships or whatever? That's what that sounded like. The boss freaking just
Yeah.
slapped the shit out of each
Yeah.
other.
He's like it's like he either popped him in the temple or he popped him in the ear. One of the two. Either or is gonna fuck you up.
Right.
Yeah.
So
Oh, I thought we
now
lost Mike.
yeah.
We did. I keep going in and out because of the signal. I'll be
Yeah.
all right.
So we now move on to Rebellion. Next one. Um, the card looked good, but I don't have a lot of high hopes after seeing what I saw tonight. That I don't have high hopes for the continuation of storylines. I think a lot of the storylines
Jesus.
that could be is going to end, and we're going to be back to square zero with TNA and all this crap going on.
Yeah, I don't think for sure that me and Mike are done watching the TNA. We
I think
wanted
we need to do one more, Josh. I think we need to do our farewell next week, our last one ever.
Yeah. Yeah, well, we could do that because obviously it's all going to be. They're going to do 2 TV tapings. It's
Right.
all going to be the fallout from this damn stupid. Well, no, I wouldn't say it was a damn stupid pay-per-view because it was actually a really good. In all,
It was
it was
enjoyable.
actually it was a decent pay-per-view.
Yeah.
We had a good. All 5 of us had a good time.
What would you rate it, Jordan, out of 1 to 10, that pay-per-view? What would you rate it?
Oh, okay. pay-per-view
as a whole.
the strong points of the 3 matches I said I liked. The weak parts are the main event, which was a dud, and the Moose match, which was a dud, because we got a bell and over. Did we even get a bell for the Moose match? Well, they said he won by the score, and he's going on the show, so that alone hurts it. The other matches I did not give a shit about. Then I was there, but then in the same breath, I'm there live, and being there live is a better fucking show than
it'll always make it better.
I thought
always make it better. Right.
I thought the high spots were not overdone, but were good how they were done. I enjoyed them. I was like, I actually popped some like over the turnbuckle flips outside to the ring. The DDT from old girl on the the floor.
Was brutal.
The one table spot, even though we didn't have the best angle. I mean, so I have to balance out my pros and cons. But overall, as a pay-per-view, I think the viewers are gonna. I think the viewers are gonna
shit on it.
Yeah, the media is gonna hate on those 2 matches for what happened. That was absolutely god awful. And then
he's still talking.
Yeah, your main event especially. First of all, the crowd was pissed because they were in the Moose. They chanted for Moose to come out to fix this main event, and it wasn't happening because we all know Moose is hard way injured.
Right.
So that's going to get so much hate when this gets reviewed by whoever. I mean, if I had to give it a 10 being the highest or 1 being the lowest, that's what we're going with?
Yep.
I'm probably going to I might have the lowest rating out of everybody short of Phil, but I think I'm going to have to give this thing a fucking 4.
Damn it, bro.
Yeah, it was. I don't like WWE, but we would have had a little bit better stories. We wouldn't have had maybe as good of the 1 or 2 matches we got, but you can't flop with your 2 biggest names. And like it or not, Santana is their world champion, one of their big names. The crowd was all doing the fucking, the holler, the chant, and Moose. I mean, that right there hurts the show. The Ash by Elegance, I think they cut their segment short because we couldn't hear what as soon as she routed on, it felt like a second. Might have been 25 seconds. She cut and stopped talking, but the crowd was so all over them. I mean, we thought we were going to be brutal. We didn't have a chance to be. Well, they had shut the. But we had some animals on the side of us up, and they were like, "Fuck these people, fuck Mr. Ash." Yeah, these people had go away Baron Corbin X-Pac days.
Right.
It was fucking great.
Right. Mike.
So I'm gonna go next. I'm gonna go next. I'm gonna rate this show as a 3.
Ooh.
Wow, you beat me. Yeah, he beat me.
All right, so
because I didn't get thrown out. If I already got thrown out of the show, I gave it a 7.
That was a caveat. All right, so your high spots, Mike.
High spot. Jada Stone looked like $1 million. Because of Mustafa Ali, because of Tasha Steelz. It was well done for me to make her look like $1 million. Eric Young always never surprises me. He's a fucking veteran for a reason. And my other high spot would have to be me giving Elena Black some shit.
There it is. All right, Josh, come on with it, Bubba.
Let's see. I'm gonna get. I'll be a little bit fair with this, as much as I can, because, like I said, between me and Mike, we're the only ones watching the downfall of TNA.
Right.
And after the weeks of garbage that we've been watching, this was actually a very decent pay-per-view compared to all the trash we've been watching.
Versus Dynamite.
No, I'm sorry. No, it was actually more like an NXT. So NXT on TV.
We're not talking black and gold NXT.
Not that, because when NXT goes to pay-per-view, they actually show out for that. But NXT on TV is way better than TNA. So, but anyways, as I was going, the vignettes are not making any sense still.
Nope.
I don't know who the hell's writing it.
Right.
The only one the only
Wow.
vignette that we saw that was only good was the Hardy one.
Because you could actually piece it together. That was
Yeah,
amazing. Piece it together.
the Eric Young match was good. What was the next match? That was the Elijah match, garbage. What was the next match after that?
The 3-3 with the women.
The three girls.
The triple threat match was actually good. It was good. Jordan liked the thickness.
Yes, I do.
Then after that was
I am a black man in a white man's body. Damn it.
well, I'm trying to go through all the matches, but I can't. I'm drawing a blank.
Yeah.
But you know, I'm gonna stay in the middle with this. I'm just gonna give it a solid because I was entertained. It wasn't bad, but it was a good.
Right.
All right.
Come on,
You give
Phil.
Yeah, I'll give it a 5. I'm gonna be generous with this because after watching the weeks and weeks of TNA bullshit,
Oh shit.
this was actually a decent. It was a decent pay-per-view. It wasn't great. It wasn't awful. It was just that. I mean, the letdown. Actually, the letdown of Moose. You know, kind of brought it down.
Yeah.
You know, I know they were trying to play the angle.
Party match.
Yeah. Well, the Jeff Hardy match. I could have predicted that one.
To be fair, before the bell rang, had to lose because of the injury.
Yeah. Then the unfortunate injury to what's called getting popped in the ear or the forehead and
If it is an injury.
He's gonna rewatch that.
If it is an injury.
Yeah, we're gonna try to see if we can rewatch that and find out what actually happened.
Yep.
So yeah.
5 for you. All right. Spicy
Highlight
Phil.
is me get called a pig. So
Right. Spicy Phil. Come on. Come
To
on
give
with the
it
heat.
5 because it was all. I mean, the support I liked, and other than that, it just typical bullshit. You know, I have to do my.
Hold on. Breaking news. Before Phil goes, Steve Macklin was injured during his match at TNA Sacrifice tonight. He appeared to be hit by a super kick from Mike Santana, which led to him going down and being checked by medical personnel backstage. While there were initial concerns about a concussion, it has now been officially confirmed as of now. Macklin was coherent during the evaluation, but appeared frustrated by the situation.
He just got made to look like a bitch, and Santana gets made to look very strong by this. But I'm waiting for Josh to say it. You heard how supposedly the kick, we were saying we don't believe it's the kick.
It's a slap. It was the slap 100%. If there was a legitimate injury, that slap rang his fucking bell. Bottom line, what it was.
So, all right, so go. It was a 5 because wait a minute, where's King Kong Bundy when I need him? 5.
Right.
All right. But anyways, like some of the matches were okay, some of them were bullshit. But you know what happened with the it sucked. What happened, you know. But other than that, like it could. I think it could have been better. Like you know, the match. I wish they cut with the shenanigans with the too much interference, and also just I understand why. I think they could have done better. Okay. All right. Did J-Rod go yet? I want to add something after everybody goes. Okay.
Go, J-Rod.
So I have not seen a TNA pay-per-view in quite some time. I have been watching the show sporadically as it's come on. I have not seen one in quite some time. This is without a doubt a 2 for me.
Oh wow! Okay, that's sad.
And I am going to say this from a standpoint of two different standpoints here.
Two different
So
TNAs.
the wrestling fan in me is a two. There was very, very little strong wrestling within that. Storylines had no continuity whatsoever. We're just speeding through
None.
this cycle of stories, trying to make sure that everybody gets their shit in whenever you're not slowing down to make sure that people can connect why we care here and there. And that's not the way you do that. That pay-per-view was structured very, very hot start. You had the Ali match that saved it. Yes, yes.
I think a
And
kid with an activator should have booked a better pay per view
it like
than that.
after the start of it, if you would have told me that the pay-per-view was going to be just like that start, oh
Yeah,
that was an 8 or 9. This
I
pay-per-view
was,
is about to be
I
awesome.
was, I'm with you. I don't mean to cut you off, but I'm with you. When I saw the first match, even with the dumb reactions we were getting, I was like, "There's Mike might be right. There was hope for this show."
Yeah,
But the problem is, and I'm gonna tell you where it hurt the worst. No match had the story building and story of the Ali match. Afterwards, everything could not live up to that.
right, right, right.
Nothing
So I
did.
mean, it was a letdown. Truly, I give it I give it a 2. They have so much potential. And that's what pisses you off the most about TNA
Yeah,
is the star power, the potential. Everything is there. It's right there in front of you. But you don't have the minds in the back to piece the shit together to make it work. All right?
you're exactly right.
You know
You're
what it
exactly
reminds
right.
me of? You know what it reminds me of? Y'all remember the Atari game ET?
Well, that was a rush job, and one developer, and they told him, "You got 6 weeks, buddy."
Right. Right.
What do you think this
Right.
was?
Exactly what it was, a rush job. Because even the spots, just to me, the spots seemed like they wasn't rehearsed enough. You had so many botches tonight that just should not have been.
Well, let me ask you a question. Were they botches, or did we have more safety than hurt? We know a lot of the kicks were far off from the heads, but do we have more of a concern? And I'm not going to really call that a botch, but and these people are not the best pros in the world, not all of them. Did we have botches in ring? In ring, not story.
Right.
And I'm going to talk about some personnel that I found botched. But did we have more botches, or did we have more? I'd rather be over safe than sorry.
I think a
Botches.
lot of the spots
It was
didn't
botches.
hit home, and that's a botch. If that
Okay.
spot doesn't hit home, it doesn't hit its mark of what it's supposed to. That's a botch. It doesn't matter even if the
Like
move goes
Tasha
through,
Steeles.
right? Your girl sat the chick on the chair. She cross bodies her. The momentum is supposed to carry you over regardless. She had to plant her feet and push her over in the chair. That's obvious to everybody. That's a botch. That's a missed spot. That spot did not hit home. Don't
Is this the
even
match
do it
when I
if you
was?
can't hit
Is
home.
it? Is this the match when I was shitting?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Basically,
Yeah.
No.
Basically,
Yeah.
she set the
No.
girl in the chair. She went against the ropes, tried to crossbody her, and then realized, wait a minute, I only weigh $120.
She didn't move. She didn't go
She didn't
over.
have the
Yeah.
she didn't have the speed or
The
the mass,
momentum. The momentum.
the
Yeah.
speed, mass, and momentum.
And
And
just for
it
everybody
was
watching, you know, Ringside Rants, 100% truth all the time. Yes, I was shitting during that match. Well, let's give you the truth right here one time. Let's give you the straight hard fact.
right. Right. Look, I mean, it's we are all wrestling fans. We are fans of the art
Yeah,
form of wrestling. Okay,
we're
Yes.
this
I'm
as an
smart.
art form let us down tonight in ways that we cannot speak of in the freaking public eye because
And
you're
with,
gonna be cussing too much. You're gonna be
and
too
with
hot. You know.
the main thing you saying, which I agree with you, is they did not get over that it was not good enough in ring and it was not good enough sports entertainment
Correct.
storytelling. Both,
Correct.
both.
Correct. You
Yeah,
missed.
and
You missed on both
That
marks.
You know what? You know, instead of whenever that moose shit happened, whenever this is bullshit, we should have said fuck this shit.
Yeah.
That's what should.
The problem
That
is,
was a-
I don't think you would have got the fans to agree because we all heard the TNA. We could tell
Right.
the majority of that audience, especially with
TNA
the Jeff
faithful.
Hardy pop and the
TNA
Mickey James,
faithful.
they were
Yes.
WWE fans. We could tell who was in that building. We could tell.
Yes. Yes.
We could tell.
Which I mean,
Dude, they looked at us crazy
Me
when we were cheering for fucking
me
Eric
and,
Young.
me and Jordan are from here. This state is predominantly run. WWE shows come through, they fill that motherfucker out. That's what they know. They rarely show up to these little smaller indie shows. Okay,
What's your Wildcat Wrestling, which does draw pretty well today.
right? But but the saturation. You as supposedly the third biggest company, which is bullshit. Anyway, the third biggest company in the fucking nation, and you can't even string together what is essentially a televised house show. You
I think
cannot
the
string this
best,
shit
the
together.
best company is GCW.
You
Oh,
know?
I don't think too many of the guys in here are going to give you a fight. If we're talking about U.S. based,
Right.
I think Mike will agree with Phil. Josh might dare to agree as well that they might dare well tell you right behind AEW, not counting WWE for the U.S. market, but probably they would all say GCW.
It's got a hell of a good product.
It's a tie between GCW and MLW.
It's
Yeah.
got and look, GCW got a hell of a product, bro. They got a hell of a product.
Plus Hog as well,
Yeah.
aka House of Glory.
I'm not giving them. I'm going to jump in here. I'm not giving House of Glory any credit because they don't have homegrown stars. They have to hire all their top matches from the other company, from freelance and other companies.
Right. Which
So does
I
Wrestling
mean, hey,
Revolver.
let's be real what it
Revolver is
was.
under my shoe. Revolver is
Yeah.
one step above NWA.
Right. Let's be real what it is though. We talk
But
about
third best in the world.
Hold on.
we talk about AEW. AEW isn't anything without these former stars, right? They're not even a company without these former stars. That is the nature of the business. If you don't understand the business as a wrestling fan, you will never understand this thing as a whole.
I'm gonna
You
back
know?
J-Rod. Who did Vince take to make WWE? AWA. Who did Eric Bischoff take to make WCW? WWF. Who AEW took to give credit? WWE. The circle revolves itself.
Correct.
Kind of WWE and New Japan. So
Yeah, and from New Japan taking as well, but they all did. Everybody did. So
now I give New Japan the most credit out of all of them. They stood alone by themselves for years and years and years and didn't incorporate nobody within their bullshit. And they grew home stars that translated across the pond.
yeah,
That
they're doing
as
it.
a whole.
They're
That
doing
as
it.
a whole. Yeah.
Josh, they're doing it as Mike has been following the entire beginning of this year to now with me every show. They're doing it again, bro. And you know what? Everybody on the show has a purpose. Everyone. Everyone.
Yoda Suji is one of the best champions in years.
but getting back to TNA, because we would get sidetracked and be talking in circles for hours.
Right.
Get back to TNA. The major thing, and it's like, but this is what me and Mike have been commenting the whole entire time. They need writers.
Yes.
Yeah. They need to
100%.
get not Hollywood writers. They need someone in the business. No, you're not going to get Paul Heyman. You're not going to get him out, but you need someone who has real experience that has a creative. You know who they really? I've said this to Mike. You know who they should shut up, bite the bullet, and hire as a creative? Raven. Raven is a creative genius and always has been.
He actually just appeared on TNA.
They need to hire Raven. You can have one or two people to work against it, but they need to hire Raven.
So now what I've heard is that Dreamer is the leader of most of what goes on with the creative. I'm not sure how 100%.
Unfortunately, that is true.
But I've heard that for a while.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest about Tommy Dreamer. Tommy Dreamer in his young days, in his prime in ECW, was great at selling his own story of the underdog, the guy who never could get it done but never gives up.
He was a role player. That's what he was.
All right, but this is singular, very singular, as in his own one character.
and I'm willing to take the beating and prove I can handle it. Tommy Dreamer has never been great at multifaceted. He's a wonder. I'm not criticizing him. I respect the man.
Yeah.
Tommy Dreamer's not out. You have Tommy Dreamer on a committee and bounce ideas, but you don't use Tommy Dreamer for every idea because Tommy Dreamer is not the you should be this, you should be this, you should be this, you should be this. We're gonna mix this with he should not be the top unless you're Paul Heyman, that should not happen.
Agreed.
Nope. Now, my personal opinion, if you're going to talk about writers and people in creative, I have a different person. I love the man. He's a creative mind.
I think I know where you're going, and if it's the man they never should have fought, I agree.
Scott D'Amore.
It ain't Scott D'Amore. It ain't Scott D'Amore. This man worked in Ring of Honor. He was a manager. He was head of creative at one time in Ring of Honor. He managed all of the high-end classic, all in, the heavyweight champions. And I am talking no one other than Truth Martini.
Okay, that's an interesting. And I will not criticize that.
And look, Mike, if AEW doesn't own rights to Ring of Honor, I think that happens a lot sooner than what. You know what I'm saying? There was a roadblock thrown there.
Well, that's more of a question of is Truth Martini free and can he be just join TNA?
I don't think he's free.
Well, he's been spotted backstage at AEW.
Yeah, but it's Okada before it was spotted backstage at WWE treated like a Tanahashi. Was he a guest and they're showing off or hey, you want to come work here? Or is he really working? That's the question. That's the fucking question.
I think a mind
nobody
like that,
knows.
Oh, my bad. I thought you were twisting the double fingers up someone's ass, Mike. My bad.
Yeah, no one knows. It's been tight-lipped, man.
I'm the old shotgun, bro.
Say like old girl. Say like old girl. Give me a 4-pack. My boy said, "What's that?" She says, "You grab that. You grab it up in the front and in the back. We 4-pack that bitch."
Man.
Here, line out a 6-pack. Anybody want a beer?
That's a very interesting one. But you would think,
yes, the 4-pack is very interesting.
As close as you are with WWE, all right. There's not writers at NXT or anybody else at this point that can come in and help the little brother company out, right? Just to give some kind of direction.
What?
So I think it's trying to signal back.
Oh, okay. Mike was having some signal issues.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Just to give some kind of direction, though, would be so beneficial to TNA right now. Who they have in place is not it. You have to go out and contact
You just lost
somebody.
signal.
Again?
It's coming up there, but I don't mean to cut you off, Gerald. Hold on a second.
You good.
You're in the back room, and my signal does cut out when you go. So you're probably getting dithered display. Go ahead, Gerald.
Baby.
I'm used to it. It's just like whenever I diddle myself.
Oh, Lord.
Lose connection.
Oh, Lord. But they definitely need to make a change with writing.
Simple fact. I done help this man with a fucking Dewey earlier.
Whatever little hope I had for TNA tonight, it got a little bit less.
Yeah,
for sure.
Don't get me wrong. Yeah, I agree. And like I said, me and Mike, we're going to do one more TNA review, and I think we're going to call it quits on this because it's like I'm wasting. I'm getting tired of giving this guy's ratings of watching their product.
Yeah,
it's
not good, man.
You want to talk good about a product. You want to talk about the great stuff, right? To constantly come on and keep bitching about the same thing when nothing's getting done. It drives you fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Believe it or not, well, I ain't trying to cut you off either, bro. But like, you can believe it or not, whenever we first started doing this, you can ask Josh. I wanted this shit to be the best show on television. Did I not, Josh?
Yeah. We had our hopes. So it's like, okay.
And in the first week,
and I really thought they had a legit shot with good television to become that number 2 with a deal and maybe beat AEW. That's not the case at all. They have no chance.
I bet no chance.
No.
It's like, yeah, I was like, I wanted to give him a benefit of the doubt. I was like, okay, uh, what they should have done is did a clean slate. They should have did a clean slate, new stories, get everything started from the keep the champions that they had. And it's like did a clean slate, but no, they went and jumped into the stories they already had laid out from whatever they were shown before, which nobody could go back and access. You know,
Yeah.
Nobody cared about the stories enough. That was the major issue in itself. Nobody was invested, and you're beating a dead horse.
yeah.
It's not go
I got a
round.
great I got a great question, and I don't keep up with TNA at all. I was at this show tonight. We saw two angles about Santino's daughter. Where do you go? Let's just let's hypothesize here. Where do you go with this? Does this make Santino get in a ring with said guy that's cursing him out or telling him he's a poro? Where do you really go with this? I don't see any kind of good outcome of it at all. She's playing the bitchy. She's playing the bitchy daughter that wants the handout and he's not giving it. We get that, but there's no match to. I'm going to teach you a lesson. There's no I told you so, Matt. This is a dead issue. Oh, like just like the Rosemary shit's confusing. Is Jordan Danhausen walking in on Rosemary? Rosemary ain't got shit.
Right.
The bunny, she's not even a great wrestler. That's not going to help any.
No, not at all.
He's a good chick.
All right, Michael loves Allie. Okay, yeah.
Look,
he can live up on Allie.
Right, and
it ain't because she's a good woman. It's because of her actual. She can actually go in the ring, dude. That's Cherry Bomb from CCW.
Well, can we actually see her go in the ring finally on national television and not in an indie? Can we watch? Can we see this finally?
Allie?
AEW shouldn't do it.
No, because
Allie?
Allie?
So Allie had a good match. Fuck, I forget the gal's name, but she had a storyline there early. Like we're talking about Blade and the Butcher days. She had a.
I watched all TNA in her run until she was let go. So I saw everything every week and every pay-per-view.
She left there to go to AEW.
Right.
I'm talking about AEW.
She wasn't great. She's not
Mickey
a
James
character
in the
before
ring.
a wrestler.
She's not Mickey James in the ring.
No, she is a character before a wrestler. That's what she is. But she did have her little moments.
Unless you what time? Two
or three, something like that.
All right. We're not cutting you off, Josh. We wait. The New Japan's playing tonight, and we're trying to figure out what time.
Two or three.
You good?
But
look, I had a blast. A blast with y'all boys. Thank y'all so much for having me on.
Dude, Mike's not on. He'll jump on camera for a minute, but I'm sure everybody appreciated having you. I'm glad to have you, and I hope you come on with us more, man.
Bro, hey, I'm a call away.
Well, check this out. We do our regular show Mondays and Tuesdays as of now. Whenever you feel free, bro, we'll pop you the link, dude, because you've been a homie of mine for forever. I legendarily call you the last gen of our greatness. I respect you a lot, young man. And, you're welcome anytime. And if the guys want to add anything, I think he was great on the show.
I think he is, man. You have a lot of talking points that I was not familiar with at all. So I appreciate that.
Yeah, man. I've been a student of this game a long time, man. I've been a wrestling fan since I was a boy. I take this shit
4 years
seriously.
old, bro.
Yeah, and I'm gonna tell you something you're gonna love. You're gonna love, Jay. We almost all of it. I don't know how much Josh got to see, but I know he loved it too. But we were all big WCW fans in the Nitro days. We all loved it. We know it was number one.
Yes, 100%.
Until what you call Shivani read off that Mick Foley's gonna win the championship, then
we're gonna be
switch channels.
I mean, WWF, if Austin doesn't hit, they have nothing. If Austin
you want the real truth on that? If Vince doesn't say, "Damn it, let's get over it, get it over myself," and become the heel McMahon, that's what really Austin would have been nowhere near as impactful Mr. McMahon, the character, if he wouldn't have said, fuck it, I'm going to do it myself and get this
Yep.
shit over because we're getting ready to die.
Yep.
Vince did do it. I've got to give him credit. He did.
Yep.
He did it after Eric, but he did it in the way of it generates the normal working man, the blue
was
collar
so
man that
different.
can't get ahead of the boss.
It was so different. Yeah.
And Austin was able to show up that boss, that blue collar work. That's why it became the modern soap opera. All the women were like, we have to see Austin. You know, that we love it. And the men were like living through it. That's what made the attitude there. That's really what did.
Right. And but once again, you took a chance on a guy in Austin, bro. You didn't really know what you had, and you was playing around with him so damn much in the beginning.
You know what happened there. You know that eventually the crowd after booing him, and then they did Pat Patterson. Pat Patterson set up the double turn with Bret Hart, and Vince went, all right, they're cheering him. We got to go with him. You know, it was almost like the last time Vince ever did that was Daniel Bryan at when he won the whole thing and they had to reverse it. But that's what did it. That's really what did it. Then he went, all right, they cheering him. We're gonna go, and that's the first time Vince really went with a tweener or not pure babyface to lead the company, and it worked. And it worked.
Yeah.
But well, I'm tired. I think we should close this out. And nothing against anybody.
Actually, New Japan is starting right now, and we kind of want to see it too.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay, that too. Also, I appreciate you being on, J-Rod. It was great meeting you, dude. I enjoyed the picture. I enjoyed the camaraderie. I think you're a brother to us now.
And everybody's giving you the thumbs up. You can jump in whenever you want, bro.
Yes, awesome, man. Awesome.
Yes.
Awesome.
I appreciate you, bro. Like, I really do.
We're gonna be doing it. We're gonna be doing it again soon, boss. For sure.
Sweet. And this is how we close out our shows. I know you're new to this.
Yep.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you've never, ladies and gentlemen, if you're not watching Ringside Rants, where's Phil?
Well, Phil's not here, so you're doing a live problem, brother.
Phil, come in here with me, Phil.
Wait, hold on.
Here he comes. Don't dive in here. My sofa's had enough.
All right. You're doing live problem, brother.
And ladies and gentlemen, we're not just food that you eat. We're
food for the ears, baby, and also for the mouth.
That's right. And always remember, what's mine is mine. Yours is mine too.
Yes. And that's how we close out our shows usually, J-Rod. And if anybody has any fun facts,